Hi my loves, my name is Bethany and I am the Yogi Witch. If this is the first time you found my channel, then welcome. If you are a regular little practitioner with me, then welcome back to the mat. This is Luna, the resident yogi dog, and today we will be working through a powerful, a fiery little full moon flow. So in today's flow, we'll be honoring the hunter's moon, also known as the blood moon, which is a super powerful lunar phase. This is the time where we start to embrace our inner magic, embrace our inner power, and go after. Welcome. If you haven't been here before, welcome to the chaos that is the Yogi Witch. Anyway, we start to embrace our inner power and go after our dreams and our desires. So today's flow, like I said, will be a little bit fiery as we open up the heart chakra and we flow through some of our warrior poses, designed to make us feel empowered, designed to make us feel inspired. So if you need any props, you can grab them now, my loves. And when you are ready, I will meet you back here with Luna to get started. Okay, so to begin today's flow, you're going to come into your child's pose. So popping any four-legged friends out of the way for a moment. You're going to bring these big toes together and we're going to take those knees as wide as it feels comfortable. So maybe use a bolster today, maybe you come to lie flat on the mat. But we're going to begin to make this an active child's pose by pressing into those palms, lift the elbows off the mat. And from here, taking a nice deep inhale through the nose. And a slow exhale all the way out. Starting to bring your mind, bring your body into the flow today. So leaving behind any stresses, any worries that no longer serve you or bring you joy. Dedicating the next half an hour to you and your well-being. So like I said, today we are honouring the hunter's moon, also known as the blood moon. So looking to open up that heart chakra to release any emotions that no longer serve us while working through a warrior flow. To help us feel empowered, to help us feel inspired, and to bring a bit of fire, a bit of energy into the body. So in this moment, before we continue with the flow, you're going to set an intention here. So anything you want to feel or maybe what you want to achieve. Just repeating it a few more times in your mind, sealing it with your breath. And if that forehead is on the floor, maybe you begin to massage it from left to right. Massaging away any stress, any tension, awakening that third eye. Letting it bring us clarity, letting it bring us wisdom to situations, especially if you feel a little bit overwhelmed or lost at this moment. And then from here, we're going to take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And on your exhale, going to walk those hands all the way over to the left-hand side of your mat, keeping your forehead nice and low to the ground. Before we inhale to come back into the center, exhale, take these hands all the way over to the right-hand side of your mat. Inhale into the center, and from here, you're going to press into those palms to roll the body all the way up into your tabletop. And from here, again, moving any friends out of the way, you're going to slide that body all the way forwards, coming into your puppy pose. So keeping those hips stacked over those knees, you're going to release the body down into the mat. So forehead is low, or if it feels comfortable, you can come to the chin. It's a deep pose, so keep your breath nice and steady here, my loves. If you feel those hips are sliding forwards, just walk those hands back to bring them into alignment with those knees. Staying here for 10 more breaths, in through the nose and out through the nose. Beginning to open up this heart chakra before we move deeper into the flow. And on your next breath, my loves, without rushing, you're going to press into those hands to roll the body back up into your tabletop. So setting yourself up in your tabletop here, set those roofs, spreading those fingers, push into those knuckles. And when you're ready from here, we're going to take those hip bones nice and high to the sky, come into our first down dog. So beginning to pedal those legs, bending one knee, bending another. Taking any movement here that feels good, maybe rolling those ankles, maybe wiggling those hips from side to side. Remember, only you know how you feel today. This is your full moon too, this is your flow. So modifying everything to your practice and how you feel before we come into stillness with our down dog. And we're going to hold here for 5 breaths, in through the nose and out through the nose for 5. For 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. From here, we're going to walk those big toes together. On our inhale, sweep that right leg into the sky, split dog. And then drawing this knee into the chest, you're going to step that right foot on the outside of that right hand, lower this left leg down, coming into our lizard pose. And from here, maybe you stay with those hands planted into the mat to open up the heart, or maybe if it's available, you can bend that back leg, reaching round with the right hand to find the foot, opening into your twist, holding for 5, 4, 3, for 2, and for 1. Release that leg down, keep the hand all the way pointed towards the back of the mat. A gorgeous little deeper stretch for this right hip as we inhale. Exhale, tuck those toes, sweep the right arm all the way overhead. A little side body stretch here. It's a strange move as we inhale. Exhale, release the right hand down, step back into your plank, knees up, knees down. You're going to roll through your vinyasa, maybe lowering all the way to the mat. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to down dog. 5 breaths here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, my loves. And for 1, walk these big toes together. Inhale to sweep the left leg into the sky. Bend this knee off, split dog. As we inhale. Exhale, draw this knee into the chest. Step this left foot outside of the left hand, ignoring the fight club that's going on between my cat and my dog. So if you're new to my channel, this is Roanoke, my little black cat. Anyway, you can stay in your lizard pose with those hands to the mat, or maybe you bend this back leg, reaching around to find the foot, opening up this twist a little bit deeper. Staying here, 5 breaths. For 3, for 2, 1, my loves. Release that back leg down. Send that hand all the way back to get a deep stretch in this left hand. It's a strong pose. You've got this as we inhale. Exhale, take this left arm overhead, coming onto those tippy toes of the right foot, opening up this side body. As we inhale. Exhale, take the left hand to the mat. Step back into your plank. Roll through your vinyasa, knees up, knees down. Before we inhale to upward dog. Exhale, back to down dog, 5 breaths here. So exploring your down dog, remember, bend those knees if the heels don't quite touch the floor. Finding your movement. Beautiful. And when you're ready, you're going to walk those big toes together. Inhale to send that right leg to the sky. Bend this knee off, split dog. Inhale. Exhale, draw this knee all the way into the chest. Step it between the hands. Inhale, take the hands all the way to the sky, coming to our high lunge. And from here, we're going to open up these arms all the way to the side. Maybe you find the fingertips here to open up that heart a little bit deeper. So pushing into that back heel, feeling nice and strong. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, release those hands, moving into your eagle arms. So maybe those palms come together, or maybe the back of the hands come together, but lifting those elbows up to the sky. Roll back those shoulders as you inhale. Exhale, pivot that back foot coming in to your warrior 2. So bending into that front knee, arms stay in eagle arms as we inhale. Exhale, keep the arms where they are. Forward fold to humble warrior. Remember, this is a full moon. We want this power, we want this fire. As we inhale. Exhale to push into that front. Bring this body back to warrior 2. Releasing the arms this time as we inhale. Exhale, windscreen wiper to frame the front foot. Left hand stays down, right hand comes towards the sky. And maybe you stay here in your high lunge twist. Or maybe you step back to wild thing. So opening up the heart here. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand comes to the mat, my love, rolling into your plank and through your vinyasa, knees up, knees down. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, take those hip bones nice and high. Down dog, 5 breaths. Starting to feel this heat. Harnessing the magic of the full moon now. Remember your intention, what you're going to manifest for the month ahead. So keeping those inhales and those exhales nice and controlled here. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring those big toes together. Inhale, left leg comes to the sky. Bend this knee off, split dog. As we inhale. Exhale, draw this knee into the chest. Step it between the hands. Moving all the way to our high lunge. First, we take the hands to the sky. And then we release them all the way behind the back. Pop this chest open, sink deeper in to our back bend. Push into that back heel, bend into the front knee, it's a burn. As we inhale, Exhale, seek the hands to the sky, find your eagle arms. So maybe the back of the hands touch, maybe you can find the palm. But we inhale to move these elbows to the sky. Exhale, pivot that back foot coming into our warrior two stance. Again, keep this back leg active, keep your balance. As we inhale. Exhale to forward fold here to humble warrior. Find that strength, my loves, as you push into this front foot. Bring the body all the way back up, warrior two. Releasing the arms to find the length as we inhale. Exhale, windscreen wiper the hands to the mat. Right hand stays down, left hand comes to the sky. And maybe you stay here in your high lunge twist. Or maybe you step back into wild things to open up this heart. Left hand comes overhead for 5. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Left hand comes to the mat, first into your plank, and then roll through your vinyasa, knees up, knees down, it's your choice. But inhale to upward dog. Exhale, hip bones come nice and high to the sky, and you can stay here for your rest if you like, or maybe you follow me and come back in to your hero's pose. So sitting back on those heels, roll back those shoulders, flip the palms up towards the sky. Remember, we want to harness the energy of this full moon now. So feeling a little bit sweaty, a little bit breathless. It is boiling in this room, not gonna lie. We're staying wherever you are for 10 more breaths, breathing in and out the nose. If you're in that hero's pose, you can keep that spine lovely and long here. Roll back the shoulders, sitting tall, sitting proud. Remember, this flow is honoring the full moon. The full moon is one of the most beautiful lunar phases. Controlling the tides, controlling the emotions. So we're gonna harness this power, find our inner magic and embracing it. 3 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, we're going to take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And a slow exhale all the way out. If you're in your down dog, you're going to stay here. And then if you're in your hero's pose or child's pose, first come back to tabletop. Take those hip bones nice and high to the sky. Immediately moving back into the flow by bringing those big toes together. Inhale, right leg comes to the sky. Bend this knee. As we inhale, exhale, draw this knee into the chest, step all the way through to your high lunge. Inhale, hands come nice and high to the sky. Exhale, find your hands behind your back, pop this chest open. Bending into the front knee as we inhale. Exhale, sweep the hands to the sky, moving into eagle arms, drawing these elbows as high as you can go as we inhale. Exhale, warrior two, walk that front foot forward, sink into these hips. Staying for a moment here. Beautiful. Before we forward fold into humble warrior, keeping the arms in eagle arms. Yes, it's a strong pose. Inhale, my loves, you've got this. Yes, exhale. From here, you're going to release those hands down into the mat, frame this front foot, and we're going to move our way to half moon pose, so a strong bounce. So when you're ready, we're going to move into a single leg balance, so balancing on this right leg, flexing the left leg behind us. Right hand stays down to the mat, left hand comes into the sky, moving to your half moon. And you can keep that gaze down to the mat, or maybe that gaze follows fingertips all the way up to the sky. As we inhale, yes, exhale, step the left leg all the way back to the mat. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale to frame the front foot, left hand stays down, right hand comes to the sky, and you know what's coming. Maybe you stay in your lunge, or maybe you step back into wild things, so opening up this heart for 5, 4, 3, yes, 2, 1. Move into your plank and roll through your vinyasa, knees up, knees down, it's your choice. But inhale to upward dog, exhale, meeting back in our down dog, ready to come back into the flow. So big toes come to touch. Inhale, right left leg comes to the sky, bend this knee off, split dog. Inhale. Exhale, draw this knee into the chest, step between those thumbs as we inhale to high lunge. Exhale, find these hands behind the back to pop the chest open. Feeling that fire, embracing this power, my loves. As we inhale. Exhale, take the hands all the way back to high lunge, finding your eagle arms. So draw these elbows high. Before we pivot that back foot, move into our warrior 2. Bend into that front knee. Oh, it's a spicy flow. As we inhale. Exhale, forward fold, humble warrior, keeping the arms where they are. Staying here for a moment before we move to practice our half moon on the other side. So releasing those fingertips all the way into the mat. This time you're going to step that right leg to the sky, flexing this foot, stack the hips. And then maybe you leave that left hand to the mat as you take this right hand all the way into the sky, moving to your half moon on the right hand side this time. It's a strong, strong balance pose, so it's okay if you wobble and fall. Come back up, try it again, my darlings. It's all right if that left leg is burning. You've got this as we inhale. And exhale. Step back the right leg. Move into high lunge as we inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot. Right hand stays down, left hand comes to the sky. You know what's coming. You can stay in your high lunge twist, or you can step back in to wild thing on the other side. So opening up this heart for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the left hand to the mat. Final vinyasa in the flow, so knees up, knees down, it's your choice. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, let's say goodbye to our down dog. Taking these hip bones nice and high. Final 5 breaths here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Oh yes, my loves. For 1, lower those knees down. Come into hero's pose for just a moment. Roll back the shoulders, flip those palms to the sky. Getting back in control of our breath. Oh, that is a fiery flow. So it's okay if, like me, you're a little bit sweaty, you're a little bit breathless. That's what we're looking for. But like I said, the full moon is a powerful moon phase. It's emotional, it can be erratic, it can cause us to do crazy things. Hence where the phrase lunatic came from. Hence why it's turning my animals naughty. If you are new to my channel, then welcome to the chaos that is the Yogi Witch and her familiars. Luna, Roanoke. So we've got one final pose to practice today, which is our headstand. Now remember, if you don't have headstand in your practice, that is okay. You can come to a dolphin pose, or you can come into any other inversion that feels comfortable for you. Maybe a tripod headstand, maybe a wheel, anything at all. Remember, this is your practice. Or if you've had enough for today, then you can find some grounding through your child's pose by bringing your forehead to the mat, massaging that space between the eyebrows. But a headstand is actually one of my favorite things to practice during a full moon phase, as often my emotions are running wild with me. When I flip my gaze, flip my perspective on things, and spend a few moments breathing in a headstand, I feel that when I come back upright, I see the world with a little bit more clarity. So, I'll take my headstand this way. So what we're going to do for our headstand is you're going to find your elbows. Once you find your elbows, you're going to release those hands into the mat, creating almost like a little basket for your head to sit in. From here, you're going to bring the flattest part of your head into the mat, rounding those shoulders, engaging all these muscles as we inhale. Exhale, take the hip bones to the sky and walk your way into your headstand. So aiming to stay here for 10 breaths, in through the nose and out through the nose. As we inhale, my loves, and as we exhale, release one leg down, release another, give ourselves a moment in our child's pose to release that head down. And without rushing on your next breath, you're going to press those hands into the mat to come back into your tabletop. And we're going to work through some cat-cow stretches here just to release the spine. So inhaling to drop that chest, take the gaze all the way forwards. Exhale to curve the spine, bringing the chin to the chest. And just working through this movement with the rhythm of your own breath as you inhale. And as you exhale here, and then when you're ready, my loves, you're going to find your way in to a comfortable seated position. Rolling back those shoulders, those hands come to the knees, and we're going to work through some of our lion breath here. So we've created a lot of fire during this flow. We have harnessed a lot of energy. Now it's time to balance out the bodies. We have too much fire in our system, then sometimes we can be a bit too hot-headed, a bit too angry, etc. Same as if we have too much water in our system, we can maybe be a little bit sad, a little bit emotional. So it's time to balance this out. So rolling back the shoulders, those hands are going to come to the knees. And what we're going to do is we're going to work with lion breath, so sticking out our tongue and exhaling with force. When you are ready, we're going to inhale through the nose, filling the lungs, filling the belly. And on your exhale, going to stick the tongue all the way out and exhale out the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Final time, we inhale and we exhale. Before resuming our normal breath here. And for our Shavasana today, you can have the choice. Maybe you come to lie all the way flat on your back, taking a lunar style Shavasana, or maybe you stay with me in a seated position. Now, there is no right and wrong here. It's whatever makes you feel comfortable. So you're going to come into your chosen Shavasana now. When you found it, just giving your body a little shuffle to get comfortable here. And we're going to aim to make our exhales longer than our inhales, cooling down the system a little bit more. Feeling that heat, that magic radiate along our skin, in our muscles, in our soul from this flow. As if we're glowing from the energy of this hunter's full moon. And wherever you are, we're going to take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And on our exhale, sigh it all the way out. If you're lying down, then maybe you gently bring yourself into a comfortable position. Meeting all together with our hands at prayer in the center of our chest, taking a nice deep inhale through the nose. And a slow exhale all the way out. Giving thanks to ourselves for coming to the mat today, for the full moon, for its energy it has given us. And from me to you, thanking you for allowing me to be your teacher for this full moon flow. And I hope that this moon phase brings you everything you deserve and everything you desire. Sending you love, light and magic, my darlings. I'll see you soon.